Yo, what is good, everybody? It's your boy Ace here, back with another props video, and we once again had another YouTube sweep. I believe that is one, two, I think that's like 4 sweeps in a row or something, dating back to before the All-Star break. I think that's 4 YouTube sweeps in a row. We swept yesterday, we swept the day before, so 4-0. We swept the last day of the All-Star break, but it was 1-0, so 5-0, and I think the day before that we went 2-0. So 7-0 on our last 4 YouTube videos. I'm 99% sure. If you tailed yesterday, you cashed both props, so you've made enough money to join the premium. So I'll go ahead and show you guys the premium in a little bit. But yeah, we swept the YouTube video. We also had a really good day in the Discord. So Aaron Gordon over 17.5 PR, that soared over, cashed easily. He cashed in, I think, what was it, like 15 or 20 minutes of gameplay for him? I think it was like 12 or 15 minutes that he cashed. Kobe White over 4.5 assists, that also cashed as well. Both of those plays were in the YouTube video. We also had Denny Avdia over 3.5 assists, which cashed in, what was it, 10 minutes of playtime, I think. Yeah, cash in only 10 minutes. We had that. And then we also had Naz Reid over 29.5 PRA. We ran back the same prop against the same team. And he only had 8 PRA at half. And the Timberwolves were down 19. So I thought it was a blowout and he was playing like shit anyway. So I thought it was chalk. But he had an insane third and fourth quarter and he ended up catching that. He's been a wagon for me this year. Well, this month I should say, because I've been posting him way more this month with the injury news. So yeah, we had a really, really good day. And then as for the chalks, I did end up hedging Kobe White under 4.5 assists in the Discord, I'll be honest, because he was active, right? He was ruled active like half an hour before the game, and then the game starts and I'm watching and I see Kevin fucking Huerter start and I don't see Kobe White on the court. I was like, what the fuck is going on? And then I look on Twitter and then they're like, Kobe White's coming off the bench. So I was like, oh god, not this bullshit again, right? So then I let it play. He comes in 2 minutes into the game, I think. So I was like, okay, that's good. You know, he's coming in early. And then he plays for 2 minutes. And then he gets like a laceration on his finger. And then he goes back to the locker room. So I was scared as shit. He comes back into the game like 3 minutes later, and then he gets an assist. But I didn't know whether they were gonna, like, you know, limit him because he was injured again, because he was already coming off the bench, right? So I thought he was gonna be limited no matter what. And then he got injured again. So when he came back, I was like, oh god, they're probably gonna limit him even more now. So I did end up hedging it just for a little bit, only 0.4 units, as you can see here, because I was super scared about the injury. Not because I didn't believe in him, because he was getting a ton of potential assists, but I was just super scared that they were gonna limit him and whatnot. They ended up not limiting him, so we ended up cashing the regular prop, but I did end up hedging it, so that kind of sucked. It was only for 0.4 units though, so it should have been even more profit, but I'm not mad at myself for that hedge, because given that it was like injury related, right? And then our last play was Kobe 7+ assists. That we had a ladder on it. It was only 0.15 units, and he ended up hooking that. He got 6 assists. He had so many potentials. If you watch that game, he had so many potential assists. He should have easily hit that ladder, but ended up not doing it. It is what it is. It was only 0.15 units anyway, but I feel like we got robbed on that one. But yeah, we had a profitable day nonetheless. So that's all that really matters to me. As long as we profit and we keep it up, that is all that matters to me, like I said. So that brings us to up 2.7 units in February. It hasn't been the best month for me, but it has been really good these past few days. So hopefully that can continue. We're also up 20.9, pretty much 20.9 units in 2025. We finally hit the plus 20 unit mark. We're already up 21, basically 21 units in only 2 months, not even 2 months yet into 2025. It's been an amazing month. If you're not in the Discord, if you're not getting every single play right as I post it, you are missing out on free money. So take advantage of that. If you've been tailing the YouTube videos and you've been seeing these sweeps, why are you not joining the Discord when you've been seeing how well we've been doing on the YouTube videos? I don't get it. But anyway, I'll go ahead and shout the premium out in a little bit, but let's get into the first play before that. It's going to be, let's just jump straight into it because I've been yapping for 4 minutes already. It's going to be in this Spurs and Pelicans game. It's going to be Zion Williamson, and it's going to be Zion over 6.5 rebounds. So these 2 games right here are the only 2 games that he's played since the All-Star break, as you can see, and he's cashed in both these games, both 2 out of 2 games since the All-Star break, with 7 rebounds against the Mavericks and 9 rebounds against the Spurs. Now he is once again facing the Spurs, who he just had 9 rebounds against last game. They allow the 4th most rebounds per game this year, so really, really good matchup. He literally just cashed in the head-to-head had 9 rebounds, so easily catch his line. Now he's playing the same team again. But let's go ahead and talk about a little bit of intel with the Pelicans. So the Pelicans traded for Olynyk like right before the All-Star break, I think. But recently, in these past 2 games, they have been starting Kelly Olynyk at the power forward position. So what that means is Zion usually started at the power forward, but now that Olynyk is starting at the 4, they've moved Zion to the 3. So Zion's now starting at the small forward position, which is great for rebounds against the Spurs, because as you can see, small forwards against the Spurs this season, the Spurs are allowing the most rebounds per game out of all teams this year to small forward. So this is literally the best positional matchup Zion can get in the entire NBA. So we love that for Zion rebounds. I also watched film on this game right here against the Spurs because it's the same exact team and he just played them 2 days ago. So I wanted to see how he was getting his rebounds. And Zion was actually guarding Harrison Barnes and Chris Paul on different plays, right? Which is actually pretty good for rebounds because that means that he can sag off of them because both of them are catch and shoot shooters, right? So they don't shoot it that often. They're only going to shoot if they get the ball. They're not going to really create their own shot. Like Fox is going to get a lot of the shots. Vassell's going to get a lot of the shots. Paul and Barnes are just going to sit on the wing or in the corner, and they're going to be low usage guys. They're not going to get many shots, which is good for Zion because he's guarding them, because he doesn't have to really guard up on them like that, and he doesn't have to contest many shots. It means that he can just sag off a little bit, and he'll already be in rebound position, and then he can go crash the boards. He's not contesting a lot of shots because he's not guarding high usage guys. So that's really, really good if they do continue that game plan of him guarding Chris Paul and Harrison Barnes. That is part of the reason why he had so many rebounds. And just for the Spurs in general, the team that he's playing against, Wemby is out. As you guys know, Wemby has been out since the All-Star game, and he's out for the year. Since the All-Star break, Spurs are allowing the most rebounds per game out of all teams, heavily due to Wemby being out. So this is literally the best matchup for rebounds out of all teams in the league right now since the All-Star break, because Wemby has been out. And now for the craziest part about Zion getting 9 rebounds in the Spurs game, and I'll go ahead and show you. So February 23rd, the craziest part about Zion being able to get 9 rebounds is this. Look at this. Let me go ahead and find it. Yves Missi, he had 15 rebounds in this game. Kelly Olynyk, where's Kelly Olynyk? Kelly Olynyk had 15 rebounds in this game. And then Jose Alvarado had 9 rebounds in this game. Yet Zion, with all those guys getting all those rebounds, Zion was still able to get 9 rebounds in this game. To put it into perspective, okay, the team that allows the 10th most rebounds per game in February, which I believe is the Hornets or something like that, they're allowing 46 rebounds per game in February. Just Missi, Olynyk, and Alvarado, just those 3 players combined for 39 rebounds in this game. If you know anything about the NBA, if you watch NBA at all, if you know anything about the NBA, you know about those guys, those 3 combining for 39 rebounds, that's probably going to happen once in a lifetime. So those 3 players had legacy rebound games. They combined for 39 rebounds. To put it in perspective, Spurs, they had 46 rebounds in the entire game, their whole roster. Just Missi, Alvarado, and Olynyk combined had 39 rebounds. That's not going to happen again, right? And even with those 3 combining for 39 rebounds, Zion was still able to get 9 rebounds. So with those 3 guys seeing regression in rebounds, because they're not going to combine for 39 rebounds again. If they do, I'll streak my apartments naked. Zion should be getting more rebound chances in this game, and he could probably even get more than 9 rebounds. Even with those factors, he was still able to get 9 rebounds. So I love it even more. Same matchup as well. So Zion over 6.5 rebounds, -130 odds on pretty much every book. FanDuel, DraftKings, Bet365, Bovada, ESPN, they all have him at -130. So even odds on all those, or the same odds on all those sports books. So Zion over 6.5 rebounds. And before I get into the second play, I told you guys I'm going to shout out the Discord. You guys got to get in the Discord. If you've been tailing these YouTube videos, you have been making money because we've swept like 4 videos in a row. So do yourself a favor, get in the Discord so you can get not only every single play that I post, because I don't post every single play in the YouTube video, I post every single play only in the Discord, but you're also going to get all of my plays right when I post them. So you're not going to have to my plays won't get bumped if you're in the Discord right away and see all my plays, right? So make sure you guys join the Discord. A link of the Discord will be in the description of this video. So pause this video, scroll down to the description, click the link in the description of this video. Once you click the link, you will be brought to this website right here. You'll be brought to this screen. You'll click join. You'll see 3 different memberships. The first one, $15 per month. That's going to be all of my NBA plays. That's going to give you every single NBA play that I post right when I post it. It's also going to give you all my MLB plays, but obviously MLB is not in season yet. I believe MLB is in season in about like a month and a half. So if you're joining right now and you're getting the 30 days, you're not going to get MLB, but you're going to get all of my NBA plays. So that's going to be the primary membership. The $25 per month membership is only $10 more, and in that $10 more, you're also going to get all of my Rocket League plays. So Rocket League is not in the $15 per month membership. Rocket League is only for the $25 per month membership or the 1-year access. Rocket League was my best sport last year. Last year I had a 72% hit rate on over 300 Rocket League props over the course of the season. So that was my best hit rate sport last year. We've had 4 days in a row on Rocket League of 71% hit rate. It's on the weekends. So take advantage of that, man. Rocket League, only $10 more to get all my Rocket League plays. But if you just want the NBA plays, you don't want the Rocket League plays, you just want all of my NBA plays, which you're going to profit on both of those memberships either way. But if you just want the NBA plays for $15 per month and you have never joined before, if you scroll down here, you click the $15 per month membership, you scroll down a promo code, you type in 2025, you're going to see that your first month will only be $5. That is $5 for 30 days of every single NBA play that I post. If you would have joined 3 days ago, right after the All-Star break, and your unit size is like $10, you would already be up like $30 or $40. You would have been up like 3 units, so or 2 units. So you would already have been up $20 if you're just a $10 unit size better. And there are people that are like $100 units, so you would have been up $200 if you're a $100 unit better, just in 2 days, and you're getting all of my plays for 30 days. So take advantage of that deal. There's no better deal than that. But anyway, let's get into the second play because I've yapped a lot. It's going to be in this Bucks and Rockets game. It's going to be Brook Lopez over 9.5 points on DraftKings. So a key thing here is that Bobby Portis is out, right? And as you can see, Brook Lopez has cashed his line in 8 out of 9 games, 89% hit rate without Portis this season, averaging 15.7 points per game without Portis. Since the All-Star break, Brook is averaging 19 points per game on 31.7 minutes per game. So he has seen a ton of usage bump since the All-Star break, because in all 3 of these games since the All-Star break, Portis has been out. So he's been balling with Portis out. This is a don't get me wrong, this is a very tough matchup for Brook's spot ups, because as you can see, Brook gets 27% of his points from spot ups, and the Rockets are allowing the second least points per game to spot ups. So this is a very, very tough matchup. But surprisingly, he's played this exact same Rockets team once this year, and in that head-to-head game, he had 27 points, which is his highest points in any game this year that was a non-overtime game. So that's pretty crazy, right? Really, really tough matchup, but he did have 27 points head-to-head. It was a few months ago, so like it's not going to be the same exact production, right? But it is pretty interesting to know that he did have 27 points even in a tough matchup. The Rockets defensive scheme, why they're so good against spot ups, is because Ime Udoka and the Rockets, they like to play single coverage defense, which means they're not going to really double team as much. They're just going to play single coverage one-on-ones. But in that game against the Rockets, they elected to double Dame and Giannis from time to time, which led to more shots from for Brook Lopez. And I wouldn't be surprised if the Rockets use that same game plan again, because I'm pretty sure Ime Udoka and the Rockets, they'd rather live with Brook Lopez getting one-on-one shots than or open shots than Dame and Giannis getting one-on-one looks. So I'm pretty sure they probably elect to use the same matchup again. That's just me guessing, you know, it's not a definitive answer, but I do think they will run that game plan once again. And like I said, even though this is a tough matchup for shooting centers have had success against the Rockets. 8 straight centers with 3+ three-pointers attempted in 25+ minutes have cashed this line against the Rockets. So that's very good. All those centers though have score more points per game than Lopez, so that is a bit misleading, but it is important to know that shooting centers have found some success against the Rockets, even with how tough of a matchup that it is. And just seeing a ton of volume since the All-Star break with Portis out. He's averaging 11 field goals attempted per game in his 3 games since the All-Star break. So if we go ahead and look at just look at this, just games with 8+ field goals attempted this year, Brook Lopez has cashed his line in 92% of games when he just gets 8+ field goals attempted, and he's averaging 11 field goals attempted per game since the All-Star break. If he gets 11 field goals attempted again, he has cashed his line in 23 out of 23 games with 11+ field goals attempted. So if he gets anywhere near the shooting volume he's been getting recently, then he should be able to cash this even in a tough matchup. So I like backing Brook Lopez here over 9.5 points, and those are going to be the 2 plays. If you guys want every single play that I post, make sure you guys join the Discord. Link will be in the description of this video. But yeah, those are the 2 plays. Zion over 6.5 rebounds for 0.75 units, and Brook Lopez over 9.5 points for half a unit. I will have more plays in the Discord, so pause the video, scroll down, click the link in the description of this video. It will take you to here. $15 per month for every single NBA play that I post for 30 days. And if you have never joined before, scroll down to promo code, type in 2025 at checkout, apply that. You'll get your first month for only $5 if you've never joined before. So lock that in. I'll catch you on next video. Another 2-0 sweep would be crazy, but you know, we can't keep this variance for long. But yeah, catch you on next video. Peace.